Like knowing exactly where you're at, really, really important. Blood pressure, very specific number. Heart rate, 68. Like it's the same thing for your business. You want to know exactly where you are. And don't ignore that either. That's how people fly into mountains. But like pay attention to what's going on there. So they know their metrics. What typically happens, a couple different stages, you probably, I don't think this is happening in the room, but you probably have heard, anybody hear like another owner talk about where they're at right now and they're brand new and you're like, oh my gosh, we were there not that long ago? Like I can relate to that. And it's actually very, not only therapeutic, but it's good for you to go that and see how far you've come. Otherwise, you're the back pain patient who came in like this day one, now you're laying your hands flat on the floor and you're saying, I'm not sure if I'm any better yet, right? We've all had that patient as well. You're doing that same thing, so you have some relatively there. But stage 0 is they ignore metrics, don't track it, and it's a guess. That's very much what I just illustrated for you here. Everything's a range. Average visits per new patient, 8 to 14. It depends. Depends what the diagnosis is, depends on the insurance, depends on the referral source. It depends on all these other factors, rather than saying it's 8.9. They ignore their metrics, they don't track the S. Stage 1 is, oh, that's neat. Owner tracks basic metrics for all staff, feeds to staff, here's what you did. Next stage up, owner tracks all metrics for each department, feeds to the staff. You're still feeding staff, feed me, feed me, feed me, right? You want to get out of that, especially if you're going to scale. Staff own, count, ever important word, and report what they did. Here's what I did. That's the next stage. At least get yourself there. How many people are there right now? Your staff is reporting what they did. Okay, so we need a thrust there. All right, at least get your staff to do that. Here's what I did for my department. Here, and we're going to break this down by department here in a minute, but it is key to do that. You looking at your numbers and like thinking there's some sort of win by telling your staff and not them owning that is going to be a problem for you long term. And maybe it's not when the staff is 5, it's going to be a huge problem when you're at 25. You're not going to make it.